First, let me say something about Jay. Jay, you could be the one person we least expect. Hell, you could be the killer and we don't know. We hardly see you in the drama. And then, first of all, everyone keeps telling them the secrets, like you're their diary or something. You seem to know a lot more than we anticipated. But I mean, I don't want to make assumptions. So, anyways, we're going to do episode 4 of Dare You to Death. So, it seems no one's ever saw or heard from Girl in a while, so Jay called his brother to tell them that, hey, we haven't heard this about this girl in a while. The girl in question is Belle. So they went to Belle's house to check out what's happening. Let's be honest, it's not like we didn't know that Belle was next. I mean, Kamin already mentioned that Belle would be the next person. How he knows, I don't know. But since she has more drama or more violent acts than anyone else, as females, they're going for her. And now that we know there's something missing, they're gonna check on her. Sadly, when they got there was nothing they could do because she was already dead. Now, how she died was basically how Belle treated the other female that she accused. Well, I don't know if it's real or not, but she literally attacked a girl that that was taking Belle's man, and Belle decided to retaliate by using acid. So that's the same thing that what Mass Killer did to Belle. He poured acid all over her. So it's not gonna be long for them to find out that it's acid. Anything else, no, because you can't really recognize, because if it's acid, there's a lot of dysfunctional parts. The face probably dysfunction or whatever. Now, how long they realized that this girl was missing is beyond me, because when they went into the bathroom, it's either it smelled bad while they holding their nose, or they're shocked at how her body looks like after the death. I don't know, but trust me, it's not looking good. So we have 3 bodies on their hands. So, and I did mention it's 2 different deaths. They had different masks. How did the girl that died first is Fi, and there's so many theories about her. You know, after they wheel out the body, I know Jay is literally on the complex, and when he saw that body moving, he'll definitely be shocked. At this point, I think Jade need to figure out how to keep his brother saved from being next at the list, because whoever is after them definitely likes Fi. The way how this person is having a revenge on Fi, it could be somebody that was mysteriously following Fi and liked her, because if the picture that they have as friends in freshman year were all crossed off, everyone literally is involved, and whoever is in love with Fi definitely did not take it well. Now, here's my thought. If it's Jay, then Jay deliberately crossed his face off to make him look like it's not the person, right? But then who could it be? Who would be the one person that's a psycho that's literally after Fi? Isn't Fi and Champ are in a relationship? And speaking of, didn't was that other guy, the guy that's in debt? I don't remember his name. I gotta look him up. But he said he got a truth letter, right? And in that letter, it says something about covering up a secret that someone is pregnant. So you're telling me Fi was pregnant, and girl and the other girl knew about it? Shiran or whatever her name is. You know, the girl that's seducing Champ. I feel like there's so much things we don't know about. Like, how you know that your friend has some problems with her health, and you brought her into a group where smoking and drugs are involved, and along with drinking. That makes no sense. Now let's talk about these 2. Remember in episode 3 they kissed, because Jade kissed Kamin, and Kamin didn't really kiss back, so Jade stopped. But then Kamin kissed him back, and then we see that it was both consensual. So the question is, what now? How do we approach this relationship, situationship, friends with benefit, something? I don't know what relationship this is called, but it's something ship. And honestly, it might affect their work style, considering, you know, he's working with someone that they kissed. Like, how is that gonna work out? They need to communicate. First of all, this hairstyle, you need to keep one hairstyle, Jill. One minute you're from the couple many centuries where you know that I don't know what year the Footloose movie comes along, but that type of year, or the 1970s rock kind of, keep in one hairstyle, please. Anyways, I want to know about that contract that Jade conquered up for coming to sign. Did it ever got signed? Because let's be honest, we don't really need the contract, but I guess, you're just gonna secure the money, I guess. Then we have Tenkun, the forensic guy, who is obviously have a crush on Kamin, but Kamin we saw first and does not like Tenkun, especially in episode 3 when Tenkun asked Kamin for his line and Kamin lied that he doesn't have a line, and he gave him an email instead of giving a line, and he gave the line to homeboy Jade. But we are gonna know there's a lot of jealousy considering Tenkun is gonna be around for a little bit, and we know there's gonna be tensions between the three, especially the fact that homeboy Jade is definitely jealous of getting close to someone that he doesn't know the relationship is happening here, but hey, they kissed. So Tenkun, respectively, back off. Jade, I understand the stress, but can we just focus on work first, and then we get home we can act jealous? Because if we act jealous in the workplace, we might miss some key details. Hell, we need to know who the killer is. We don't know if it's Tenkun, the forensic guy. We don't know if it's Mark, the guy that Mark played. We don't know if it's Kamin or Jay. There's something we're missing here. Who do we not see that we not know? This is the first drama I'm watching. I'm clueless to these things. There's not one hint that we know who the killer is. Ooh, Tenkun, you're trying hard. Bringing pastry. Is it macaroon? Either way you take it, you're kind of out of luck right here, because you're trying too hard and it's not going to work. Especially with Jade around. Yeah, ain't gonna work. Good luck, though. Good luck. Honestly, I love how Jade is looking at Kamin the entire time when Tenkun is trying to make deep conversations with Kamin, because it all depends on what Kamin says. Kamin is not even backing off or pushing him away or trying to say anything disrespectful, but I see where Kamin is coming from. He can't be disrespectful. This isn't his place to say, if that makes sense. But he is respectfully telling you, not interested in you, but like he's doing it too nicely. You treat Jade in a rough tone, but yet you can't even treat anyone else like, dude, I see you. Well, we know that Jade found out a lot of things about Kamin, and I'm assuming Tenkun found out the same but the same result, because remember, Tenkun only approaches Kamin because he found out that Kamin is single. How he found out, I don't know. If he didn't find out about it, he's probably trying anyways, and then trying to get deep conversation to find out if Kamin is single. Now, Jade knows that Kamin is single because Jade and his brother and Kamin, they live together. They're having breakfast, and Jade decided to bring up the conversation and ask if Kamin is single, and Kamin literally tells them that he is single, he's not seeing anyone, and that's why that kiss was worth it, and that's why Jade is pursuing Kamin even further. Now my question is, who's looking through the windows and seeing this, or is it just the camera just setting in a way like that to get a different angle, making it look like someone is spying on them? Dunk, let me tell you something. You ate and left no crumbs in this drama. Honestly, I thought when the pilot came out, I wasn't gonna be liking the drama. And then when the trailer comes out, I'm like, nah. But then when it came out, I'm like, let me just see what this is about. And I'm glad I did, because 3 episodes in and I'm hooked. You expect me to miss all the outfit that Dunk was wearing? At this point, I'm sold.